Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Imagine a world where heart disease, that silent killer affecting millions, could be treated with a single, one-time dose. No more daily pills, no more chronic management, just a permanent solution. For years, this has been the stuff of science fiction, a distant dream in the realm of genetic medicine. But today, that dream just took a monumental leap forward, as one of the pharmaceutical industry's titans made a move that could redefine cardiovascular care forever. Get ready, because the implications of this story are truly extraordinary. Just hours ago, a groundbreaking announcement sent ripples through the biotech and pharmaceutical world. Eli Lilly, the powerhouse behind some of today's most talked about drugs, has reached a definitive agreement to acquire Verve Therapeutics. This isn't just another corporate buyout, it's a strategic embrace of the future of medicine, a bold bet on gene editing. The deal is valued at an impressive up to $1.3 billion, a figure that speaks volumes about Lilly's confidence in Verve's pioneering work. The structure of this acquisition is particularly interesting. Lilly is set to pay Verve shareholders $10.50 per share in cash up front, which amounts to approximately $1 billion. But there's more. Shareholders could receive an additional $3 per share through a non-tradable contingent value right, or CVR, bringing the total potential value to that $1.3 billion mark. This extra payment is tied directly to a crucial milestone, the first patient being dosed with Verve's 102 gene editing therapy in a U.S. Phase 3 clinical trial for atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease within the next 10 years. The entire transaction is expected to finalize swiftly, aiming for a close in the third quarter of this year. This acquisition represents a substantial premium for Verve shareholders, marking 115% premium over their closing share price just yesterday, and 113% premium to the 30-day volume-weighted average price. It's clear Lilly believes it's getting a significant bargain, even at this price, given the immense potential. So, what exactly makes Verve Therapeutics such a compelling target? Verve is a clinical-stage biotech company at the forefront of gene editing, specifically developing medicines designed to tackle the underlying causes of cardiovascular disease. Their mission from day one has been to fundamentally change how heart disease is treated, moving away from lifelong chronic care to a future where a single dose could provide a permanent solution. At the heart of Verve's pipeline is Verve 102, an in vivo gene editing medicine. This therapy directly targets the PCSK9 gene, a genetic factor intrinsically linked to cholesterol levels and, consequently, cardiovascular health. By editing this gene, Verve aims to offer a one-time treatment that could permanently lower harmful cholesterol, especially for individuals with conditions like heterozygous familial hypercholesterolemia, a hereditary condition causing very high levels of bad cholesterol, and certain patients with premature coronary artery disease. Early clinical data for Verve 102 has been nothing short of impressive. Results from its Phase 1b trial, known as HEART-2, showed a dose-dependent reduction in PCSK9 protein levels and LDL cholesterol, with a mean reduction of 53% and a maximum of 69% in the higher dose group. This isn't just incremental improvement, it's a potentially transformative outcome. It's also worth noting that Verve 102 has already received fast-track designation from the U.S. FDA, a clear sign of its potential to address an urgent unmet medical need. While Verve did face a setback with an earlier program, Verve 101, due to elevated liver enzymes and other adverse events, they quickly pivoted to Verve 102, which uses a different and critically safer delivery system. This demonstrates their agility and commitment to patient safety and scientific rigor. Beyond Verve 102, Verve also has Verve 201 in the clinic, targeting other forms of hypercholesterolemia, and several other programs in preclinical development. Their base editing approach, which utilizes tiny fat particles for delivery, is also lauded for being less expensive to manufacture compared to other complex gene therapies, making it a more commercially viable option for broad patient populations. For Eli Lilly, this acquisition is a logical, powerful step in their overarching strategy. The two companies weren't strangers. They've been partnering since 2023, with Lilly already having invested significant capital to co-develop some of Verve's programs and securing opt-in rights for their gene therapy assets. This existing relationship meant Lilly had a front-row seat to Verve's progress and saw the compelling data from Verve 102 firsthand. Essentially, instead of simply opting in for a licensing agreement for a single drug, Lilly decided to go all in and bring Verve's entire pipeline and expertise in-house. This gives Lilly greater control over the later stages of clinical development, accelerating their push into next-generation genetic medicines. This move underscores underscores Lilly's aggressive strategic expansion, particularly in high-demand therapeutic areas. They're flush with cash thanks to the blockbuster success of their GLP-1 drugs like Mounjaro and Zepbound, which are set to generate tens of billions in sales. This strong financial position allows them to make bold investments in experimental, early-stage medicines that, while potentially riskier, offer significantly larger long-term returns. This year alone, Lilly has been on an acquisition spree, previously buying a cancer asset from Scorpion Therapeutics for up to $2.5 billion and acquiring pain treatment specialist SiteOne Therapeutics for up to $1 billion. This pattern clearly shows Lilly's commitment to diversifying its portfolio and securing innovative platforms for future growth, moving beyond just their core offerings. Their capabilities in cardiometabolic disease are highly complementary to Verve's vision, creating a synergistic force in the race for transformative treatments. The market's reaction to this news was immediate and dramatic. Verve Therapeutics stock, traded on Nasdaq under the ticker Verve, skyrocketed by over 75% in early trading, reaching its highest level since April 2024. This surge immediately validated the company's year-to-date lead. What's even more telling is that Verve had significant short interest. Nearly a quarter of its total available shares were shorted, and it would have taken short sellers almost 6 days to cover their bearish bets. This acquisition delivered a crushing blow to those betting against the company. Short-term options traders, however, had been exceptionally bullish on Verve, indicating a strong belief in its upside potential. For the broader gene editing space, Lilly's acquisition serves as a crucial vote of confidence. Shares of other gene editing companies like Intellia Therapeutics, CRISPR Therapeutics, and Beam Therapeutics also saw noticeable bumps on the news, signaling a broader market validation of the modality, despite recent setbacks in the industry involving elevated liver enzymes in other trials and concerns about patient safety. However, analysts, while acknowledging the strategic fit, are nuanced in their views. Many describe the deal as a bargain for Eli Lilly, despite the significant premium paid to Verve shareholders. The reasoning is simple. Verve's programs are still early stage, requiring substantial capital-intensive development. Yet they target a massive patient population, over 30 million people with atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease in the US and major European nations, not to mention millions more with familial hypercholesterolemia. This combination of early-stage assets and a vast addressable market makes it a highly attractive, undervalued opportunity for a company with Lilly's financial firepower. While some analysts have questioned the commercial need for additional genetic medicines in common conditions, given the presence of existing oral medications and siRNA therapies, the one-and-done paradigm Verve offers could fundamentally disrupt the market. This acquisition isn't just about Eli Lilly expanding its drug portfolio. It's a significant indicator of the evolving landscape in pharmaceutical innovation. It highlights a growing trend where major pharma companies are actively seeking to integrate novel therapeutic approaches, especially in cutting-edge fields like gene editing. The focus on gene editing and protein therapies reflects a shift towards more targeted treatments with scalable global applications. For patients suffering from cardiovascular diseases, this move could accelerate the development of truly transformative single-dose therapies that could dramatically improve their quality of life. It's a testament to the idea that scientific innovation, even after facing hurdles, can attract the necessary investment to push boundaries and bring revolutionary treatments closer to reality. Eli Lilly's willingness to make such a substantial investment in an early-stage, high-potential area like gene editing underscores a clear long-term vision for sustained revenue growth and a commitment to addressing significant unmet medical needs. This is a story about the intersection of science, finance, and the relentless pursuit of better health outcomes. It's an exciting time to be watching the biotech space. Thank you so much for tuning in and staying informed with us. If you found this discussion insightful, please remember to hit that like button, share this video with anyone who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss our next market breakdown. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, take care and happy investing.